So design patents have become increasingly important for lots of reasons. One is because they tend to be very quick to obtain. So when you're talking about a consumer product or any sort of product that has a short shelf life, getting protection really quickly is important. I think the average pendency right now for a design patent is under 2 years, and there's ways to expedite them at the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to be able to obtain them in a matter of months. And so speed is really important. There's a lot of flexibility with how you can use design patents to protect products that might have a similar feel to the design. So if you think about, I think a great example is you probably have some OXO kitchen tools in your kitchen, and they all have the same handle, but they have different utensils on the end of the handle. And so with design patents, you can protect just a portion of something. And so you wouldn't have to get a patent on the spatula and on the spoon and on the whisk. You can use certain techniques to prepare your design patent application so that you're only focusing on the part that's new for the design. And so that also allows for companies that maybe have a certain DNA or a certain look to their products, protect a variety of different ultimate products. So it's really important for that. They are fairly inexpensive if you compare to a utility patent. Utility patents are probably 4 times the cost and maybe more, at least in the United States. And so you can get a lot for your money. They're also widely available around the world. There is no single registration system, if you will, for designs. So you're still kind of going country by country ultimately to get protection. But just like it's very quick in the United States, it's even faster in some countries. So in Europe, for example, you can have a design registration in a matter of days, weeks. And so they're also very effective in terms of stopping infringing products at the border. So in the United States right now, we don't have the ability to register designs with customs to stop infringing products the way we can register trademarks. But in a lot of other countries globally, including China and Europe, we're able to register our design rights in those countries to stop either goods coming into the country or leaving the country. And so they're a pretty effective tool for that reason. I would say the last reason is really related to counterfeiting. And so counterfeiters are getting really clever. And one of the things that we're seeing them do is they will leave the trademark off a product, either in how they're advertising it or how they're actually importing it into the country. And then they add the trademark later. So I think a great public example of this is I think Nike has actually seen where copies of their shoes have been imported into the United States. The trademark logos are imported separately somewhere in some factory somewhere in the US. They're sewing them together. And so having the design patent is just another tool against counterfeiters, particularly as they're getting smarter and smarter, and they're realizing that by leaving the trademark off, they think they can kind of skirt the situation. But design patents can be really useful for that too.